Hey, welcome back to Let's Play Oblivion Remastered. In this episode, we are going to continue on through the Dark Brotherhood by picking up our next dead drop, which is going to be somewhere or another. Where is it? It's in the Market District, the Imperial City, and the hollowed out tree stump behind Stonewall Shields. So let's head on over to the good old Market District. Hopefully, possibly. You cannot fast travel while guards are pursuing you. What? Why are there guards pursuing me? Stop right there, criminal scum. All right, I'll go ahead and pay. I'll pay the 40 gold. Why the heck not? It's 40 whole gold. Somehow you guys caught wind of my my murder, and you guys like, well, we didn't see it. We can only suspect that you murdered a guy, so we're just gonna give you a fine of 40 gold. We're just gonna go ahead and fine you 40 gold because we can only suspect that you allegedly killed a guy. All right, let's go ahead and well, what's our inventory space situation looking like? Let's go ahead and wait for 12 hours and do a little bit of selling just so we can clear up our inventory just a little bit here. We don't have very much in the way of stuff that we need to sell, but might as well do a little bit of selling just to clear up our inventory just a little bit. Let's go to the copious coin purse. Let's go to the copious coin purse. Where is the copious coin purse? That is the big question. Where are we going? There you are. There you are, copious coin purse.
Hello,
hey, what's up, Thornir?
It is good to see you again.
Good to see you, man.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
I feel the same way, man. What can you give me for my long sword of cold? Take that long sword of cold there. What about this this dagger of the glacier for 459 whole gold? I'll gladly take that. We have a base ring of nihilism, and I suppose I can, well, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sell the base ring of nihilism. I don't desperately need that, so I'll go ahead and sell that. Do we have any ingredients that we might want to sell? We have a deer human hybrid potion, which is kind of funny. Restore health on self, 3 points for 13 seconds. Anything else that we can sell? There's a ghost cure, dispel on self. Got some imp gall we can sell, I suppose. We don't need to sell those. Don't need to sell those. Oblivion pain. Let's see. Anything else? Potion of healing. Got that. Skelly juice. Got some venison on us. Weak potion of affliction and a weak poison of burden. All right, so we're doing pretty good there. And we can go ahead and sell off all of these notes as well as this bear pelt. So let's go ahead and sell off all of this nonsense because we don't need all of that. That's a lesser soul. That's a petty soul. Sell off these lion pelts. What about that? It's a petty soul as well. That's a summon Rufio's ghost. I suppose I can use that at some point or another. Let's see. What else do you have? Do you have anything that's good, or are you pretty much just kind of here? Do you just kind of exist? Well, thank you, Thorinir. I appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and buy 4 whole repair hammers.
I appreciate your business.
I appreciate you being here there, Thorinir. I appreciate your existence. All right. Well, I suppose what we can do now, then, is we can go ahead and repair some of our equipment here. Repair up our equipment here and head on over to the back of Stonewall Shields, which is going to be way over here, I suppose. Hello there, hollowed out stump. 500 whole gold, and my dead drop orders number 6. So what do we got here? Dead drop number 6. Alvaluvani is dead, just like all the others. You continue to impress me, Silencer, and I'm only too eager to indulge your homicidal instincts. Your next target is a savage Nord barbarian living alone, exposed at a small campsite on the summit of Knoll Mountain. This barbarian, Havelstein Orblood by name, savagely butchered the chieftain of a mead hall on the island of Solstheim. The chieftain's sister has forgone the Nord custom of extracting the monetary retribution of Vergild, and instead wants Orblood to pay with his life. You, dear Silencer, will help put her family at peace. You are to go to Knoll Mountain, locate Havelstein Orblood, and send his soul to Sithis. When Orblood has been executed, journey to the Ayleid ruin of Nornal. In the flooded section of that ruin, you will find a chest submerged in the water. As you may have guessed, the chest contains your reward for killing Havelstein Orblood and your next contract. Okay, well, in that case, let's go ahead and head on over to where we must go, which is going to be this place, the Knoll Mountain. So let's head on over to the Wild Eye Stables and walk on over to Knoll Mountain and kill this Avelstein Oreblood. Kill off this lovely, lovely Avelstein. But hold on, let me put on my Cruelty's Heart again. Do I have my Base Ring of Light? Yes, I do. I do have it active. It's just not doing anything for me. All right, well, it's very, very cold. It's a good thing we're not playing like Skyrim Survival Mode or anything, because if we were playing Skyrim Survival Mode or something, we would be freezing to death right now. That's something I expect that in a future update, Bethesda to probably add to this game is a survival mode, which would be kind of cool. I feel like Oblivion's survival mode would be very, very interesting, and I feel like it would be really fun to play. But who's to say, man? Who's to say? It would really add a whole different kind of mechanic to this game. Okay, let's just go ahead and climb up the mountain. Climb up the mountain. I'm not entirely sure how I want to go about climbing this mountain, because there's not very many footholds to climb this mountain. So let's just go ahead and inch our way up this mountain here. Slowly but surely inch our way up this mountain. Hopefully we can actually get up this darn thing this way, but who's to say, man? Who's to say? Suppose I can just do some jumping. There's the Knoll Mountain discovered. Alright, so let's just keep on climbing up this mountain, because we have the capability of climbing mountains with our very, very powerful legs. We never skip leg days, so we always have the power to climb mountains by jumping and just walking up mountains. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. So there we go. Over there is Frostcrag Spire, but we're not going to Frostcrag Spire right now. Hi, how's it going, Avelstein? How's it going, Pally? I'm just gonna go ahead and ow. Such violence is... Oh no! He has a dog. It's Redmaw. Just gonna go ahead and kill off that dog, because you know what? It is super easy to do. How's it going, Avelstein? I am just gonna slice you in twain. The cold is sleep. Avelstein Oreblood is dead. I must now pick up my reward in next contract at the dead drop located in the old chest that is sunk into the pool at the Iliad ruin of Nornal. He has a battle axe of beguilement, which is kind of cool, I guess. He also has a regular glass battle axe. But I'm gonna go ahead and take his enchanted axe and sell that for a lovely, lovely amount of gold, which is what I like to see. Do I need to level up or anything? I certainly do not. So I think we are in good shape. Were we able to discover the Knoll Mountain? Certainly were. Now let's go to the Iliad Ruin of Nornal. Where is that going to be? Where is Nornal? Aha, there it is, right there. So let's go to Muck Valley Cavern and walk our way over there. Enchanting and spellmaking can only be performed by mages at the Mages Guild. Is that true? Is that a factual statement? I suppose you guys wouldn't be lying to me on the loading screens, so I suppose it makes total sense. I've commented on this previously, but I really, really do like the circling light effect from the Base Ring of Light. It reminds me very much of Team Fortress 2 Unusual Effects, which is really, really appealing to the eye, in my opinion. So we're going to go ahead and continue on with that. Keep on keeping on with this. All right. Walk on the way over there and destroy the world and everything inside. It's pretty great. Arkved's Tower discovered. I didn't mean to discover that, but oh well, not a big deal. Did not mean to discover that, but it's not a big deal. All right, here we are in the Iliad ruins of Nornal. Now, where is our next dead drop going to be located here in Nornal? That is the big question. That is the big question of the hour. Are there any enemies around here, or is this just a ruin that exists? There's a Minotaur there. That's just a little bit scary. That's our first encounter with a Minotaur. But the good thing is that he's relatively easy to kill, which is quite nice. But yeah, that's our first Minotaur encounter. Minotaur horn, I can sell that for 55 gold. Holy cow. Is a Minotaur horn an alchemical ingredient? Is it alchemical or is it just, it is. Restore willpower as well as burden. Okay, well that's kind of cool. All right, well let's go ahead and go into the ruins here. Stolen goods your possession are taken when you go to jail. Look for evidence chests in the prisons to get them back. All right. Well, I suppose what we can do, I mean, since we're here in Nornal, I suppose what we can do is we can do some exploring through this place. There's really nothing preventing us from doing some exploring in this place, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's do some lovely, lovely exploring. Hello there, Welkenstone, as well as an average chest. Yeah, we haven't done much exploring in any ruins or caves in quite some time, so let's go ahead and explore this here ruin and see what lovely, lovely goodies we can get here. Who's to say, man? Who is to say? Hello there, rat. You certainly exist, Mr. Rat. I'm just gonna shoot you right in the face if you don't mind. You have a bone on you. You swallowed a bone. Oh no! This place is filled with... I'm not exactly sure how I hit that mud crab, but you know what? It is what it is. Rats, leave me be! Leave me be! Leave me be, rats. Okay, you guys keep biting me, and I don't appreciate you. Don't appreciate the fact that you keep on biting me. I don't want to be bitten by a diseased rat. It's not necessarily what I desire. Now, I'm pretty sure the dead drop is right down here, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, it should just be right down here somewhere. If memory is serving from the original Oblivion, it should be right here. Yes. Next dead drop has been acquired. So let's go ahead and read that real quick. What is the deal with dead drop number 7? My compliments on another job well done. Avelstein Orblood was more swine than man, and deserved to die quivering like an animal. You must not stop. You must kill again. Your next target is a wood elf named Ungalim, who resides in the city of Breville. Breville is also home to an ancient statue known as the Lucky Old Lady. It is seen as a symbol of good luck and prosperity, and the fools of Breville often speak to the statue and wish for good tidings. Every night, poor love-struck Ungalim visits the lady and pleads desperately for the heart of a young maiden. This maiden is married, and her husband has learned of Ungalim's affection for his bride. He fears the competition, it would seem, and has commissioned the Dark Brotherhood to help in the matter. You must go to Breville, locate Ungalim, and kill him. The Wood Elf owns a house in the city, but he spends his days securely locked inside. I recommend you lie in wait at the Lucky Old Lady statue and then eliminate Ungalim when he arrives for his nightly visit. He's generally there between the hours of 6 p.m. and 1 a.m. By all accounts, Ungalim is a deadly archer and a fearless opponent. I also have reason to believe he is expecting trouble, so if Ungalim senses danger, he may attack you on sight. And like the Khajiit Jagasta, Ungalim has bribed the guards to look the other way if there is a fight, so they won't interfere. Be vigilant and bring the Wood Elf down. You must not fail. When Ungalim's body lies broken at the foot of his dear lady, you must journey to the city of Anvil. Your dead drop is in a barrel located behind the statue in the pond. As is standard, your reward and next contract will be waiting. Okay, so we have to kill this Ungalim, I suppose, which is kind of cool. But I suppose what we're going to do first... what was that push switch for? Ah, it opened that door. It opened that gate there. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I suppose what we're going to do is we're just going to do a little bit of Whoa, there's another rat there. This crazy, crazy rat. Why do you got to be here, Mr. Crazy, crazy, crazy rat? I don't understand your nonsense. Nornal Varlasel? Do I want to go over there yet? That is the big question. I don't know. There's also a dead... Oh, I thought you were dead, Mr. Guy. I thought you were dead. You were just kind of sitting there completely motionless. What am I seeing here? I'm not entirely sure. Let's just explore this craziness. Oh, hi. How's it going? How's it going there, guy? I suppose now that I'm exploring through this, I can go ahead and raise the difficulty back up to Adept. So I suppose that's something we can do. There's a Marauder there. He has an Elven Longsword as well as Orcish. He has an Orcish Cuirass. That's kind of cool. Orcish is quite scary.
Who's there?
Who's there? I am here.
If it's a fight you want, it's a...
I mean, even on Adept difficulty, I'm killing things in one hit, which is pretty fantastic. I'm not going to be upset about that. I'm not going to be upset at how easy things are to kill with my silver arrows and glass bow. So there's that. The Nornal Varlasel. What's going on with you? I'm just gonna go ahead and kill him in the middle of your conversation. Man, you guys are, like, superior, like, extremely easy to kill. I mean, we're on Adept difficulty, but you guys are dying in, like, in a singular shot, which, again, I'm not going to complain about, but it just makes things extremely easy. Is there something around here? I mean, this just kind of immediately takes us to the Nornell Garluch. What is in the Nornell Garluch? Who's the... Oh no, rats. That is what's here. We got rats. I couldn't get my arrow back, which makes me very sad. Makes me very sad, and makes me a very upset little boy. Hello there, Krabby Crab. It seems like you guys are the only things that are here besides some, Oh, I remember this. I remember this. This is going to be... hellfire. Absolute freaking hellfire. Let's see here. Is that... No, that's going to close that, so I'm going to want to open that again. Then I'm going to want to do something like that so I can open something else, but that didn't lead to positive change in my world. So this is going to have to be done in a very particular way. I'm not entirely sure how I want to go about doing this. Not entirely sure how I want to go about doing this, Mr. Ratty Rat. Is there a switch that I'm not seeing somewhere here? Because I don't see the way to get to the other side. And I suppose what I can do is I can do a jump. I can do something like that. That'll work. Because we have the power of super jumping, so I suppose that'll get the job done in some capacity. But the problem is that I can't actually go anywhere from here. Oh, whoa, there's some skeletons. Okay, hi, how's it going, skeletons? I'm not sure where you guys came from, but you guys certainly exist. Just some regular skeleton guardians. Even though you guys are skeleton guardians, you guys are still very easy to kill. I'm still just killing you in one shot, which is totally fine. I am not going to be upset about killing these enemies in a singular shot. So now we're starting to fight the undead, which is totally fine. I am totally down with killing the undead. The undead are fun to kill. There is no doubt about such things. Hello there, chest. Strong potion of sorcery. I'll take that and sell it. There is no doubt about that. Selling potions is probably a smart idea because we definitely need gold, even though we are currently filthy stinking rich. And just like that, that seems to be all of this whole area. I don't see any more we can actually discover, so I feel like we're in pretty good shape to just go ahead and leave now. Because I don't see anything more here. Hop. Do a super hop. And now just get the heckles out of here because I don't see anything more we can possibly do. So let's go ahead and leave. But we haven't really explored much of the Narnell Varlacell, so let's go ahead and explore some of this. What's the deal with the Varlacell? Anything? There is a marauder here. How's it going? Just gonna turn and then get killed. It's pretty great. Just gonna turn and get killed. All right. So what is this area? It just seems to be an area with water. Just seems to be a flooded world. Calm down, Mr. Rat. Just gonna shoot you in the jaw. Because that's what I felt like doing, was shooting you in the jaw. But we're still being attacked by something. The question is what? What is attacking me right now? I'm not sure. Oh, it's a marauder. There's a marauder attacking me right now. Is there a way I can get up there? Is there a way that I can actually get up there? That's the big question. I don't actually know if there's a way that I can get up there. I'm gonna go ahead and take that gold. I don't see a means of getting up there, so... What are you telling me, Mr. the Video Game? What are you trying to tell me, Mr. the Video Game? There's a thing here. Ooh! Ooh, you little prick. There's a Varla stone there. I will gladly take that Varla stone. Varla stones are super nice. I'm pretty sure Varla stones they recharge all of your magic items, if I remember correctly. If memory is serving correctly, they recharge all the magic items in your inventory, which is going to be very, very helpful. Is there another switch in this room that I can press? Is there another one anywhere? Because there's still 2 cages that I can unlock. So is there another switch somewhere, anywhere? Possibly, maybe? I don't see any more switches anywhere. So maybe not. There's a Welkin stone there, just kind of hidden there. Hidden in the blue crystals. I suppose that's kind of cool. I'm not seeing anything here. I'm not seeing another means of getting up there or anything of the sort. So let's, well, can I jump up there? Do I actually have the capabilities of jumping up there? I think I can, actually. Hold on a second. I think I am entirely capable of jumping up here. There we go. Haha. Did it. I knew it was physically possible. And there you go. There's a second Varla stone. Okay, I will gladly take that second Varla stone because having 2 is going to be super nice. Ooh, elven arrows. I'll take your elven arrows. I will gladly take your elven arrows. Now, where does this go? Where does this go, though? That's the question. That is the question I am now asking. Where does this lead to? This leads back to the Nornal Garlich, or whatever you want to call it. But now we can go ahead and grab this delicious, delicious Varla stone. Oh, we can get 3 Varla stones. Yo, having 3 is going to be super helpful. How much do they weigh, actually? That's the big question that I'm now asking. How much do they weigh? They weigh a whole 1 pound, which is totally fine. Back to Nornal. But yes, I will gladly take a couple of Varla stones because that's going to be very, very helpful for us. There is no doubt about such things. Varla stones are going to be very, very useful. I mean, we don't have very many magical weapons right now. I think the only magical weapon we have right now is our sword. So it's not necessarily a thing we require to have right now. But it would definitely be nice to have such things. But alright guys, that is where I'm going to go ahead and call today's video. So thank you for watching this episode. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we continue on, as always, through the Dark Brotherhood questline. And as always guys, I really do appreciate you watching. I will see you guys in the next episode.